All right, coming back. We're just gonna get straight to continuing on with the gaming. Once again, you are watching TechnoPoverty every Monday and Thursday at 7:30 CST. We play video games and discuss books related to the narrative, the genre, the ideas, and the intertext are kind of the fun chat shit we do. We don't take it too seriously, but we do advocate a popular understanding and engagement with the humanities. We also screen movies on our Discord, should you be interested in that. Check our Patreon, check our Ko-fi. It's $3 a month. We screen at least one every weekend. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Otherwise, follow us on our socials. I'm kind of trying to grease up the YouTube views more, if that's your thing. You can always catch our replays on YouTube. So it looked like there was some tagging, yeah. Wait, but where's that line go? Whoop. All right, let's just get to the sewers.
Clutch escaped to 2 Street. Now you can burn by the Jeep.
To Churro Street? Does he just keep changing? Am I gonna have to go catch him sooner rather than later? All right, well, let's go see if I can recruit Cube. Oh no, golden rhinos. Maybe I don't like how Soda handles. He's very, too fast. Like, fast with bad handling. I think she's there. And if I have to race her, his speed's pretty good for that. Also, hell yeah. I was going for the tag, but you know what? No. We can circle back around. Right now, I just want cube. Also, I should really catch Clutch. I remember liking him as a character. Yeah. Perfect. Except not. City Rush. All right, let's go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Dang, okay. Crap, crap, crap.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oof. Oof.
3, 2, 1, go!
Replacing those wannabes your face and pose. Ain't about to trust money, violence, and felicios. Stereotypes got you blind like Felicia. The bullshit this weekend's causing no soul illusion. Delivery upon completion. We're civilized like the Phoenicians, but won't hesitate. Commence deletion. I hit backspace and you're gone within a second. My clarity's beyond, but I stay mic check. Now tell me who's known for rocking the mic.
Oh yeah, welcome Big Smoke, and yeah, we were creating this video for quite an amount of time last session. We started this session doing it too. I'm trying to think of more stuff. I have a medium and a large. I'm thinking of an XL, but also a small. But right now, we're racing Q because I really want to unlock her. I remember her stats being superior. She's also hot on my tail. I can hear her. Holy shit. Okay. Here we go. Excellent. Yeah, it's great because Cube is, you know, she's the leader of Poison Jam. It's the first villain arc. But for some reason, she does not like what the noise tanks were pulling. Maybe it's because they were just drones of the Golden Rhinos. So, you know, she's kind of a Hela of genuine chaos and death. Couldn't stand to see the artificiality of the noise tanks and the Golden Rhinos, who are just a private militia for Rutaku Goji. You know, the noise tanks were poisoning the streets, but they still wanted to be in the streets. They understand what's at loss here. I mean, not the noise tanks, Poison Jam. Poison Jam also is the ones who told me where the fake yo-yo was, so interesting turn for the first villain game. Very Tokyo Tribe in the way that the dudes you beat just kind of become your friends. Again, friendship is magic. Everybody wants to be in a gang. You don't have to commit crimes, you just hang out with your droogs and, you know, play video games or Warhammer or what have you. Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's get back on Clutch's trail. Yeah, there's been very little we've seen on that sequel, but I'm curious. Just replaying this, I am glad that from what we've seen in that new trailer, or only trailer, is that you can, you know, kind of free walk. Excuse me, I got hiccups. Yeah, Kibagaka Hill, where's that one? Yeah, right, Arash Mickey, because note how much that's not cutscene stuff I'm talking about. It very much is through their active kind of choices in affecting the plot. Oh crap, oh damn, an ambush. FTP, a cab. No one man should have all this power. They're doing it to the girl who like just joined too, the woman who just joined. My apologies, huge disrespect to Cube, she does not deserve that. I guess she did single-handedly show that like it was a fake yo-yo and the Golden Rhinos were behind everything, so I see why the Golden Rhinos are mad, but damn, this is brutal imagery, honestly. Just like they were waiting for me to pop out of the sewers. You have to protect your goth baddies, because they're protecting you. They're fighting the cops. This is the last one.
Seems like Clutch is hanging out at Kibogaka Hill.
I'm in Kibogaka Hill, right? Yeah. Okay, now that I got the cops out of the way, let's see if we can find Clutch. Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh yeah, he's gonna be totally cool. Alright, let's take a tour of this area really quick because it has some really cool tags and just vistas, and also I need health, so let's see if we can pick up some health along the way.
Hey man,
Ouch. Yeah, I agree, Professor. I agree. Oh, there was some health down there.
You're gonna dig this.
wait.
Whoops. Yeah, I have to make an extra large because that's a prefabbed one. It's alright, but I need something that speaks to the soul. Ah, a challenger appears.
Hey, you.
Ha! Okay, cool. I had to get up to her in time. Oh wow, what an easy recruit. Hell yeah. 2 cool ladies for the cost of 1 small trip around the map to do optional stuff, so let's go TechnoPoverty. 1 for the GGs. We're gonna save since we just recruited 2 characters and survived a very brutal police ambush. See, here's an instance of me wishing I could just walk a bit freer.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I can apparently get to the fortified residential zone through here. Yep.
Soon, when the timer runs out, this building will go
What?
kaboom! Fools, you continue to cling to the sad notions of camaraderie and friendship, and because of it, your pitiful little lives will end in a grand display of fireworks.
They're gonna blow us up?
Golden Rhinos have planted a time bomb somewhere in the fortified residential zone. First, spray the blue device and stop that timer.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay.
First, spray the blue device to stop it.
That wasn't the only one. Oh crap. Okay. It appears that there's one more up top. Let's get to it, gang. We gotta rise and grind. Grind and rise. Our community needs to not be fucking bombed by the police. Shout out to the 1985 move bombing. I wish I had Jacob here to wiki that up and explain more on it, but please look up the 1985 move bombing. I believe it was in Philadelphia. Oh. Oh, what is this? Yeah, here, Ash, if you wanna share with the chat what you find about the move bombing, it's very pertinent to what's happening right now in this game. I ask those watching who don't know about the move bombing, do you think police would ever, in real life, just bomb a neighborhood if they deemed the target worth just exterminating? Is that how justice operates in this country? I mentioned Kent State earlier as well. That is an instance in which the National Guard fired on US citizens. So, worth remembering on May the 4th, a day of rebellion, some would say. Okay. Oh, I see. It's the purple things. I thought it was the blue thing. The blue thing's probably Yo-Yo. Okay, shit. This is scarier than I thought, y'all. Alright. I hope it's intentional that Concept of Love is playing right now, too, because the Move bombing, I believe Move were black nationalists. Or at least black radicals. I don't want to oversimplify it. Irash Mickey, let me know what you find. Okay. Ah, so landlords, eh? The thing is, the bomb they set off didn't just, you know, kill the targets. It started a fire that spread to other properties. At which point, you know, what are we doing? the move bombing is something that you may not realize is referenced in more pop culture than you know. It was kind of a big piece of innuendo referenced in 80s pop culture. It was something Frank Miller actually was referencing when he has the cops blow up a building pursuing Batman in Batman Year One. Believe it or not. Nope, already got that one. Oh, this one looks like it's gonna be elaborate. Let's go. Ooh. All right, we won't go the other way. What? There we go.
If you are hearing this tape, that means that you have somehow managed to deactivate all of the blue devices. How interesting.
Cool, we
Let's
saved the
see
hood
how
with spray
well
paint.
you fare a second
But they
time.
have more technology. I believe now I have to go to the upper layer. Yeah.
Well, it seems you've stopped the blue device. Now find the red one and disarm it.
The 1985 move bombing does bring to mind a book I have not yet thought about at all in a moment, but I'm now heavily considering, called Days of Rage. I cannot remember the author, but it is a non-fiction account. All right, let's see. It is a non-fiction account of a lot of the 70s domestic terrorism groups like the Symbionese Liberation Army, the Weather Underground, those types. And that book's another example of why, like, you want to read weird and strange history, because there's examples of when times were worse in terms of domestic unrest and, like, courthouses getting bombed. Neighborhood blocks getting blown up. Yeah, Azarash Mickey notes, 2 blocks, 61 homes, 250 people homeless. An aerial bomb. Apparently the eviction led to aerial bombing. The wiki states that for 90 minutes, the Philadelphia Police Department allowed the resulting fire to spread out of control. Once again, we're playing Jet Set Radio Future and talking about the 1985 move bombing as we try to prevent this area from exploding. We're in the heart of the slums. We're kind of at the bottom of the sewers. We're underneath Rokakudai Heights. We're in the fortified residential zone. This is sort of an abandoned slum that's going to be rolled over for parking lots by Rikaku Goji. Let's keep going. Find those machines. Oh crap. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And to just continue on times the United States law enforcement or National Guard, such as the, Kent State, look up the Harlan County War while you're at it. Look up the Battle of Blair Mountain. Just see how throughout history there's been some real oppositional friction within the U.S. The Civil War is not the only time there's been this sort of division. This is part of why I think a lot of people were sour on Alex Garland's Civil War. It felt like it wanted to comment on American division, but it didn't seem to actually really understand American culture enough to comment with any sort of articulate dignity. It's just a general Norman Rockwell sort of sadness that apple pie isn't ready anymore. The Boy Scouts recruiting numbers are low. The America that never actually was, just never actually was. Alright, what's that one way down there? I don't want to... Ouch. But did I land? Yep. Okay, cool. You know what? It's a W. W in my book. But also, on the note of Days of Rage, if you've ever heard of the Weather Underground or the Simeonese Liberation Army, you may not have, because a lot of those radical groups kind of get simplified and stereotyped as like just, oh, the Black Panthers did that, as a means of vilifying the Black Panthers. Or like, it's just extremely frustrating to me how like members of the Weather Underground went into hiding and then 30 years later are able to just do interviews and stuff on CNN because they were kind of white privileged kids. Like they were able to use their privilege to avoid the law in ways that people of color were not in the same decade. It speaks to who gets labeled a terrorist and who's just like an outlaw, and there is a difference there because a terrorist inspires terror, an outlaw is something a bit romantic. Speaking of romantic and ideal depictions of gang life in fiction. Alright, so this is too high. Irashmiki says, it's like when MTV didn't play black musicians and David Bowie asked why is that, and MTV responded that Bowie might like black musicians, but they scared the rest of their audience. That assumption of fear, and yeah, the unmarketability of black music, that is something interesting that I wanted to pull up. I talked a bit about in the Discord after last time's stream in relation to hip-hop. If you read Ellison, if you read Langston Hughes, if you read Iceberg Slim, if you read black authors from the early 1900s, they talk about rapping. Rapping was still a folk tradition by black Americans well before white America was introduced to rap music on the radio. To speak about, you know, things traveling through mediums and JSRF being something articulating art from 10 years before it came out. Think of like Rapper's Delight and the Sugar Hill Gang and stuff. That, I believe, is early 80s. That didn't just form in the early 80s. That was from a tradition that started earlier than that. The Get Down, the Netflix series, The Get Down. Very good at capturing this, the kind of the invention of hip hop in the modern sense, with the MC and the break-in and the graffiti and the DJ. But like, yeah, I remember, I think in Langston Hughes' The Way of White Folks, which is a collection of short stories, he brings up in some of the stories where characters are like classically trained or trained jazz musicians that then get classically trained, how like they'll go to music school and they'll know all this cool stuff about jazz and they'll even know rap, but they'll be scared to show any of that kind of stuff to the white people because it might scare them. Yeah, outlaw and terrorist. And this is also a huge part of why Sinners is so fun. Definitely see Sinners in theaters if you can. It's going back to IMAX. Oh crap. Where am I going? Where am I going? What am I doing? Okay. So there's the last one up there. I have 20 minutes. I can give this some time. So that, jump there. I need to get up on that platform there. All right. All right, so let's do this jump right, and then when I get to the top of this platform, cool, got it.
There you go. You stopped the timer. Woo! Man, oh man, I was sweating Rex over. Now, go save Yo-Yo.
Got a little something in my eye stopping that bombing. All right. All right, let's go save Yo-Yo. Crap. Okay, actually, I can save this. Yep. Let's save so that we don't have to do the nerve-wracking bomb section again. We did it, gang. We stopped the Tokyo move bombing. In fiction, we can imagine a better world. I'm gonna have to jump, aren't I? Yep. Wait, there's a ladder there I can, okay. How did I get there last time? Okay. Whoa. I don't understand quite what I'm supposed to be doing here, to be completely honest. Okay, yeah, I think I gotta do a big jump off this rail, basically, when I hit that top. Coming now. Oh. Yeah, do I have to get up there, or... Oh, okay, okay. It looks like there might be there's a trail right there. Got it. Okay. There we go. Oh, crap. Oh my. Wow. Okay, I'm happy she's alive. Where is the exit? I'm not even on the street. Okay, I need to find that ledge hole and drop through. Yeah, right here. Okay. Start climbing, skater girl. Yeah, not the worst climb. We're already back up. All right, I will hug this wall securely. Is that a save point over there? Okay. Here we go again, another maze. looks like we're almost there. Yeah, it looks like it's just a series of these. All right. Nice.
Heads up! You got golden rhinos incoming!
Shit.
Like you're messing with the timers. Take them all out.
We're gonna bomb your neighborhood, and if you stop that, we're gonna fly in jets. Some sort of aerial bombing? Wow. This would never happen in America. And that's why Cube's awesome.
Jet Set Radio! Whether you chilling on your couch or in your coffin, don't forget to tune us in to keep you company! The GG's finally found and rescued the real Yo-Yo! I think. He had heard a rumor on the streets about the golden rhinos and tried to find him by himself, and ended up getting caught. Now I'm the star at the top of their black list, cause I gave you the lowdown on it. This is the first time I've been on top since the burping contest in elementary school. This time I've got nothing to say except it's time to get my running shoes on. And now I hear some freak that looks a lot like Beat.
Oh, who is that boy?
Even for someone who likes to play a little dress up.
What a model.
He's running around spraying some crazy graffiti. Does he have any connection to the Golden Rhinos? If the Golden Rhinos are allowed to romp through the streets like this, Tokyo's done for. Somebody stop them.
Sweet.
All right, we have successfully stopped the mummies tonight. We subverted the noise tanks and inverted their loyalties. We recruited Cube of Poison Jam. And it seems that the mask is off. Rikaku Goji just has a private army that is also a gang, on top of the police, which were also a gang. Things are getting pretty bleak. All this intra-gang fighting was distracting us from the real villain, Rikaku Goji, and it seems that I recall the rest of the game from here on out being kind of an all-out brawl. There's a lot of boss fights. There's a lot of explosive stuff. New Tokyo is under assault, and Rikaku Goji's mask is off. He wants us out of town. We're gonna go ahead and call it a night here. Let me pull up the couch screen. But we'll be back on Thursday to play more Jet Set Radio Future and discuss Hunter S. Thompson's Hell's Angels here on TechnoPoverty. Tune in tomorrow, Tuesday at 3 p.m. I'm having something special go down. I'm seeing if I can break up the formula without the bigwigs getting too mad. Until then, you can talk to us on Blue Sky, follow us on YouTube, check all the socials. If you want access to our Discord, where we will be watching Gangs of New York, as well as Tokyo Tribe in association with this whole curriculum on gangs and pop culture, check out our Patreon, check out our Ko-fi. It has information on if you want to get on the Discord and hang with us there. We watch movies, we talk about news, and we follow up on ideas that are left kind of just hanging here on the stream. But until we see you again, take care, y'all. This has been TechnoPoverty. Henry signing off. Just happy to be here.